Good evening and welcome. I'm Gabriela Maffei, and I'm very proud to be serving my 11th year as superintendent of Garden Grove Unified School District. Thank you for joining us this evening for our 2024 State of the District event. We are so pleased to welcome tonight elected officials, community partners, staff, families, and students. What a joy it is to be able to be here to celebrate all that we have accomplished together. At your place, you will find a program that includes the agenda for the evening as well as links to the videos we will show. The program cover features the very creative artwork of Murdy Elementary third grade student Ian Gutierrez, winner of our district's goal art contest. As we begin our program, please feel free, and I hear the clicking so I know it's happening, to start on the salads at your table. If you didn't do so on the way in, please be sure to get your parking pass validated. There's a validation table out in the lobby. At this time, I'd like to welcome Santiago High School JRTC for the presentation of the colors, followed by the national anthem sung by Rancho Alamedo's high school student Rebecca Trejo, and the Pledge of Allegiance led by student board representative and La Quinta High School student Emily Wynn. Please stand and remain standing.
Forward, march. March time, march. Left, hold. Left, face. Reset. Colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held, at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, and o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. No, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Nor the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Colors. Right. Face. Forward. March. Color guard. Halt.
Thank you to Santiago, JRTC, Rebecca, and Emily. Please be seated. That was a beautiful start to the evening. Thank you for joining us tonight in celebration of our district's many successes. Tonight is such a special evening because we get to showcase our district's many accomplishments and shine a light on all who contribute to our diverse GGUSD community. We've combined our decades-long tradition of the GGUSD administrators hosting a community dinner with our State of the District event and are hosting more than 600 folks this evening. And that allows us to welcome even more members of our GGUSD community. During our time together, you'll be treated to student performances, student testimonials, a wonderful dinner, and our State of the District video. But first, let's take a moment to recognize the various groups who are with us tonight. House lights up. First and foremost, I'd like to recognize our hardworking and dedicated Board of Education, whose leadership has greatly paved the way for our district's many successes. Please stand when I call your name. Board of Education President Terry Rocco, Vice President Lun Nguyen, Trustee Bob Harden, Trustee Walter Muñoton, and Trustee Dina Nguyen. Next, we are so grateful for the partnership and support of our federal, state, and local elected officials, many of whom are here with us tonight. Please stand to be recognized. From the City of Garden Grove, we have Mayor Pro Tem Cindy Ngoc Tran, Council members George Brittigam, George Dovin, Stephanie Klopfenstein, John O'Neill, and Kim Nguyen Penaloza. From the City of Westminster, we have Westminster Mayor Charlie Chi Nguyen, and Council members Carlos Manzo, Nam Quan Nguyen, and Amy Fan West. From City of Santa Ana, we have Council members Phil Baceta, Jesse Lopez, David Penaloza, and Tai Viet Phan. From Fountain Valley, we have Mayor Glenn Grandis and Vice Mayor Ted Bowie. From the City of Stanton, we have Mayor David Shaver. And from our Orange County Board of Education, we have Trustee Mary Barkey. In addition to our many elected officials, I also want to acknowledge our city and community leaders for being here today, as your support contributes to our success as a district. We are especially grateful to our police and fire partners and our outstanding school resource officers from the cities of Garden Grove, Santa Ana, and Westminster, who dedicate each and every day to keeping our schools safe. In addition, we have nonprofits and community partners who work directly with our district. Will community leaders, police and fire, and all nonprofit partners please stand for a round of applause. Thank you. We have such an amazing team of employees who go above and beyond to support our students. Today we have with us our district cabinet team, which includes assistant superintendents and directors, all of our site administrators, certificated and classified staff, and our employee bargaining unit leadership, GGA, CSEA, supervisory, and GIPSA. Our wonderful GGUSD staff, will you please stand to be recognized? We also have our amazing parent leaders, including family members from each of our 67 school campuses, as well as members of our PTA Council, DLAC, CAC, and our GGUSD parent ambassadors, supported by our Parent and Community Outreach Office. Will our proud GGUSD parents stand for a round of applause? Oh. Parents, you brought the light out. I'm like, where's the lights? We're eating in the dark. Keep the lights on. I keep saying, house lights up. I'm like, we're eating in the dark and no one can see anyone. So parents, you brought the light. Last and never least, always first, seated at your tables, at each table, are student leaders from all 8 Garden Grove Unified School District high schools who represent, oh. Wait, don't say it yet, I haven't finished. Let me tell you about them. Stay standing, stay standing. Students, go ahead and stand, stay standing. These students represent various activities, including the arts, leadership clubs, athletics, and extracurriculars at their respective schools. Students are standing for a round of applause. We're so proud of you and all that you've accomplished. They're humble, too. Please be seated. And tonight we give special thanks to our Garden Grove School Administrators Association, the district's theatrical services department, it's helping with all the behind the scenes, and Abby Broyles, she didn't want me to say this, but I'm saying it anyway, and her PIO team for hundreds of hours of preparation into planning and implementing this amazing evening. Let's give them a round of applause. Together, we make GGUSD an exemplary district, the first California exemplary district in Orange County. And together we work to help students achieve the district's 3 goals, equipping students with the academic skills and the personal skills, goal 1 and goal 2, needed for goal 3, lifelong success. As a part of our ongoing goals campaign, we continue to highlight our goals at every occasion. Tonight, you'll hear many times over how these goals play into our success. But first, there is nothing more fitting to kick off the state of the district than to see the talent, skill, and enthusiasm of our students in action. As our dinners are being served, we will enjoy hearing Pacifica High School's commercial music group under the direction of Joe Miller.
Thank you. Thank you and good evening. My name is Joe Miller. This is Pacifica High School Commercial Music. Just to tell you a little bit about this group, these songs that you're hearing this evening have been written and arranged completely by the students. So all of the music is completely original and written exclusively by us. We'll be closing with our last arrangement. This is by our guitar player, Jessica Barrett. It'll be Can I Call You Rose? And featuring Victor Valdez on bass clarinet solo.
Wasn't that an outstanding performance? Let's give them another round of applause. Pacifica High School Commercial Music Group, under the direction of Joe Miller. We're going to take a little break and let you finish having your dinner, and then we'll be resuming back with student speakers, video, and more performances. No, it's off. Students, at your tables, you know you had some homework. And so we're going to be asking, while you have dinner, students will begin by introducing and sharing who they are, which schools they attended for elementary, intermediate, and high school, and their activities on campus. Share how your schools have equipped you with the academic skills and the personal skills for lifelong success. And at each table, we also have an administrator who will be facilitating that conversation over dinner. We'll be back in a little bit. As you enjoy... As you enjoy your conversations over dinner, please also enjoy the beautiful piano music performed by Bolsa Grande High School students Andrew Wynn and Brandon Wynn.
2024 Garden Grove Unified School District, State of the District. We've had a great show so far. Things are running a little bit off kilter, off schedule, so we're just going to adjust and we're going to roll with it. You heard from Dr. Gabriela Maffei, who opened things up, followed by the presentation of colors by the Santiago High School Army JROTC, Rebecca Trejo with a fantastic rendition of the national anthem, and then Emily Nguyen from La Quinta High School, student board member, who did a great job there with the Pledge of Allegiance. And then you heard from Pacifica Commercial Music. Now, right now, we're going to have a student interview. Ethan, give me 1 second. We're going to get the mic. Can we get the mic helping me out today? Rancho Alamedo's student, Caitlin, and...
Hello, excuse me.
Dr. Maffei, there we go. Dr. Maffei jumping in. It's live, people. This is just what happens. So let's see, Ethan, I'm going to make sure this is on so we can hear you. All right, there we go. All right, Ethan, allow me to run through this really quick. So I'm just going to introduce you. I hope you're not shy. I hope you don't get embarrassed. This is Ethan Nguyen, two-sport athlete, Bolsa Grande High School. I'm going to run through just a small list of his accomplishments. 2024 Bolsa Grande High School Athlete of Character, right? 2023 Garden Grove League co-MVP in football. Second team All-League football his sophomore and senior year. First team All-League obviously here in his senior year, being named MVP. Basketball is where you really shine, huh, Ethan?
Yeah.
3 years in a row, sophomore, junior, senior season, first team All-League.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the night so far?
The night, it's really surprising to me because I didn't think it would be this big of an event. Mr. Roscoe told me about like 600 people here, but I'm just very happy to be a part of this event as there's a lot of important people in this community, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Awesome. I've had the pleasure, I did the math, I was able to call 8 different games that you played in. It was 7 football games and a basketball game.
Yeah.
It was awesome to be able to watch you. Tell me, how do you juggle being an athlete and a student?
Well, being a student always comes first before being an athlete, but there's always time set aside to work on my studies
Right.
after practice. So I basically mentally prepare myself to have those long days, like practice, games, and then also do work after or before those type of stuff. So it's more just being like I was mentally prepared to like organize everything and set myself up to be successful.
So aside from athletics, what do you do around campus? I know you're in men's league. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm in men's league where we do service, and I have close to 100 hours of community service combined with my a club where I'm an officer in,
Okay.
Rotary Interact, where it's recognized like nationally. Yeah, so those are 2 clubs I'm in.
So do you went to, are you like Garden Grove homegrown? Did you go to
Yeah.
elementary school? What schools did you go to before Bolsa?
Sunnyside Elementary and Jordan Intermediate.
Okay, now throughout your years here at Bolsa, has there been any teacher or administrator who's kind of like had an impact on you or maybe influenced you a little bit?
Definitely. So he's my football coach, but also was my sophomore year AP World History teacher, Mr. Cooper. I fell out of love with playing football my sophomore year, and he basically talked me into playing again. So I'm glad he did that because I was able to show how good I was and shine these last 2 years, and he also helped me with my work ethic. That class was difficult.
You know, not only that, I'm sure everyone was excited that you came back because you helped end a 30-plus year playoff drought for Bolsa Grande. You brought that team. You're leading them on an upswing in very good hands going forward throughout the next years. What are your plans for the future?
Well, I plan to study kinesiology or do nursing. I applied to 5 different UCs, 4 different Cal States. So I'm waiting to hear the acceptance on that, and then I'm gonna go from there.
Awesome. Ethan Nguyen, Bolsa Grande, two-sport scholar athlete, men's league. What's your GPA? I don't want to put you on the spot here.
3.96.
3.96. Ethan, this is my third time, interviewing you. I haven't been on camera with you before, but I was on the other side. It's great to be on camera with you. Good luck in the future, and thank you for helping us out here.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Ethan Nguyen, everybody. Now, Ethan, you can go ahead and go back, have dinner, enjoy. We're going to have, who do we have up next here? Let's see, who do we have up next? Yeah, come on in. Michael Lozano. Michael, just let me, you go ahead, stand right here. So, let me just, I just got to touch on some of our athletics really quick before I jump in interview with you. So speaking of athletics with Ethan, who's awesome, I just want to give a shout out to Pacifica High School softball. Did you know this, Michael? #1 in the nation. That's right, top in the nation according to Max Preps. Pacifica High School defending CIF-SS Division I champions. That's a program that's won 8 championships in their history, the most in Orange County history. So shout out to them. Michael, Los Amigos High School. I recognize that last name. Is your brother Sebastian? Yeah, there we go. Michael, we're not going to talk about Sebastian. We've heard all about him. This is the Michael Show right now. Michael, tell us a little bit about yourself. What school you, obviously Los Amigos High School. What are you involved in?
I mean, currently right now, since we're in the spring season, I'm currently a part of the swim team, though normally I'm participating along with water polo.
Okay.
I'm in a couple of clubs right now, things like My STEM, things like Latinos Unidos, and also a club called Chess Club. It's not as popular in my school, but yeah.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned Latinos Unidos. Do you want to touch on what that club is? Because the part of this segment that we're doing here, we hear a lot about the great things going on in the district, but with a district as large as ours, we can't cover everything in the main show, right? So we're going to give the people at home an exclusive. So tell us about Latinos Unidos, what you do and what you think about the club and why do you value it?
Personally, I think it's a great club. I feel like it's helping out a lot of people, especially the way it's structured. It gives a lot of people more opportunities than they would otherwise. I feel like without that club, most of our students, especially in the Latino area, would not be able to know as much of the college information and much information to be able to get a college in the first place in reality.
Right, it's very important, right? Because, a lot of people might be a little fearful of that next step, right? And I've spoken at the Latinos Unidos conference for the past 5 or 6 years. It's always awesome and always a great time. They do a great job putting it together. And I'm excited that you're a part of the club and I'm here interviewing you because you get to talk about it and speak about it. What are some of the things that you guys are able to do in the club that you think people should know about?
For us, we get a lot of amazing opportunities. As you mentioned earlier, the conference, that's one of the largest activities that we are able to do. But alongside that, we also get occasionally, we get a guest speaker explaining their job and a lot of information that ends up helping, I believe, hundreds of students, both in and out of this district.
Okay, awesome. What else do you do at Los Amigos? Are you a part of ECA?
I am a part
I
of
heard
ECA.
that you were a part of ECA a few weeks ago. So, you want to talk about ECA a little bit? From the event, you're a 10th grader or 9th grader?
9th grader.
A 9th grader. So from the freshman point of view, talk about ECA a little bit as a freshman and just talk about how you feel about knowing that you're going to get those, however many credits, but graduate with an AA. You want to talk about it a little bit?
I think it is a great opportunity, especially since a lot of people won't be able to afford the full 4 years of college. So having an opportunity where you can get your first BA degree for free is amazing. Though admittedly, it does get very hard at some times.
So what are you planning to do once you graduate and you have your AA? What are your future plans? I know it's your 9th grade. It's a long ways away, but it's going to get here before you know it. So do you have any idea?
I have a basic understanding of what I wish to do. It's not entirely laid out, but I plan to be able to go probably across the country and maybe study. I'm trying to study computer science, major in that, though I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to take a job in.
You've got a lot of time to figure it out. Michael, I thank you for joining us. Michael Lozano, Los Amigos 10th grader. You have some big shoes to fill, right? Both of your brothers doing really good, but you know what? I think the third one going to be the best one, right? There you go, Michael. Thank you very much. So right now, we're going to get into a quick video. It's about the 3 goals, which is what this night is about. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right now.
What are our school goals?
Academic skills
Plus
personal skills
equals
lifelong success.
Hi. We've just talked about our 3 school goals. Those are our district goals. What does it mean to have academic skills? Arya?
To be good at writing, reading, and language arts and math.
Yeah. Would you add anything or would you agree with?
Art, PE, social studies, language arts.
Those are important, aren't they? What does it mean that we're working on academic skills? What does that mean?
That means you have to learn
You're right, we do have to learn. What things do we learn at school?
reading.
We do read. What else, Tamika, do we learn?
We learn to count to 100.
Yeah, those are big goals, aren't they? What are some personal skills that we're working on?
Personal skills we're working on are like kindness, integrity, and our behavior rules, the war rules.
What are personal skills that we have to work on?
Kind.
Say that again. We have to be kind. What's another thing that we have to do with our personal skills?
Be good.
Yeah, we could be good. Excellent. So our third goal is
Lifelong success.
And what does lifelong success mean?
Lifelong success means that you could be successful in your career so you can make money, so you can keep your family safe, so you can have like other stuff to protect you. And if you have lots of money, like you're a millionaire, you should use it wisely so you could be happy with yourself and your family.
What does that mean to have lifelong success?
You have to learn to be what you want to be when you grow up.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Tamika?
Paleontologist.
You want to be a paleontologist? That's exciting. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A firefighter.
Wow. And do you have to work hard on your academic skills and your personal skills? Excellent. Good job. What does lifelong success mean?
It means that you can have a good career.
Good career. I agree. That would be great. What else does it mean?
In the future, you'll be successful in making money.
Excellent. Evan, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A dermatologist.
And do you need to have academic skills?
Yes.
And what personal skills do you think you need?
Kindness.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A chef.
A chef? And do you need to have academic skills when you grow up?
Yes.
And we are here with Orbel Farhad, La Quinta High School senior. Let me just run down. I have a little bit about you.
Okay.
You're in drama.
I sure am.
Creative writing.
President.
President.
Had to throw that in there.
Throw it in there. You got to own it, right?
I do.
Own this, though. 4.2 GPA.
4.2 GPA, highest GPA to date.
And in the honor roll.
I am in the honor roll.
How long have you been on the honor roll? Have you been like running a streak on the honor roll?
I honestly have not been running a streak. This is a new thing for me. I think being a senior, I have pretty easy classes.
No, you know what though? Because everyone knows when you're a senior, you get that senioritis. You're going the opposite.
Exactly.
You're just going. You're going for it.
Yeah, I'm getting better. I'm proud of myself.
There we go.
Yeah.
So you were telling me you went to all Garden Grove schools.
Yes, I went to Thomas Paine, McGarvin, and now I'm a senior at La Quinta.
Okay, awesome. So throughout your years, have you had any teachers or administrators who have influenced you or have like kind of had a big impact on you?
For sure. I remember being in elementary school. I had my 6th grade teacher, Mr. Hotchkiss, who told me that I should be a writer, and I really took it to heart, and I want to start doing it professionally. Yeah.
Okay, so you're aspiring to be a writer, like kids' books, novels. What are you aiming for?
So yeah, I'm aspiring to be a screenwriter and an actress.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do write some screenplays, and I've been acting and modeling professionally for a little while now.
I love it. As someone who comes from the communications background,
Yes.
so you're not even afraid to be in front of the. I mean,
Not
we
at all.
got the perfect person,
I'm
right?
used to it.
Thank you, Miss Reinhardt, for getting Orbal here. I mean, this is perfect.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what shows you've been in drama.
In drama, we just did Harvey recently, and I played one of the leads. And right now we're doing Clue, which is so fun, and I'm Mrs. Peacock, murder mystery. It's a lot of fun.
So tell us about the importance of performing arts and the arts in high school. We know there's a lot of times those are kind of like neglected, but at Garden Grove we do a really good job of pushing the arts and we've got an amazing visual and performing arts program and you're a part of it. So tell us a little bit about it and what you enjoy about it.
Sure, there's a huge emphasis on performing arts at Garden Grove, specifically at La Quinta. I think in general people who are, shy or feel some introvertedness, before coming into our programs, definitely improve or become more extroverted and gain more personality after being in our programs. I've seen so many transformations where people barely talk at the beginning of a school year, and by the end they're a completely different person. And I really do owe it to the performing arts program.
You know what? If you're shy, visual and performing arts, get into it, you'll break out of that shell.
Definitely.
So, plans for the future. What school do you plan on going to?
Right now, I don't have much of a plan, to be honest. I might go to community college and transfer, but I know eventually that I want to go to film school. I want to get training in dramatic arts and in writing as well.
You know what? Since you don't have a plan, you'll be good at improv, right?
Exactly. I'm in an improv troupe, too.
There you go.
Yes.
Orville, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you so much.
You thank Miss Reinhardt for finding you. You're awesome. I'm going to keep an eye out for you. I'm going to keep this as a recording. When you get famous, I'm going to be like, I was one of the first ones to interview her.
Perfect.
I'm going to own that. Okay?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
So
you have
nice
a good day.
to see you.
Yes, definitely. You have a good rest of the event here.
Thank you.
All right. Awesome. So we're going to get our next interview here. She's got to put her phone. And we meet again. Sophia, the wonderful Sophia. Now, when we were picking out students to interview for this, and I heard that you were going to be here, no brainer to have you here. I'm not even going to waste time. We have 2 minutes, so we got to zoom through. Tell us a little bit about Early College Academy.
Early College Academy is a dual enrollment program at my school. We collaborated with Golden West College, and every semester we take 2 college courses that is integrated in our high school schedule.
So you're far along, you're a senior. What are your plans for next year?
Next year I'm hoping to go into UCI or UCLA. I'm hoping to major in biology or somewhere with chemistry or biology.
You know what? I'm going to bring Jose. Jose, come on up here. We're running out of time, but we're going to bring you. Sophia, you stay in. We're going to change things up. Stay in here. Get in the shot. Are they in the shot? Are we good? We changed things up here. Jose, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior at Rancho Alamitos.
And what do you do at Rancho? What makes you tick at Rancho?
Okay, so for starters, I'm the Rancho ASB president. I'm also involved with AVID, Simon Scholars, and Art Club at our school. And other than that, I communicate with a bunch of clubs on campus. I'm the editor for our Monday announcements as well. And I believe that's pretty much it, David.
See that? 2 great students. I'm sorry, we ran out of time. But you know what? You'll probably be here for a while. I'm going to find you to interview you. I'll probably see you again. We're going to have that Early College Academy video release. You're going to see how great Sophia is. By the way, I love this kid. Get this kid on camera. This kid is amazing at Latinos Unidos Conference. Very, very amazing. Okay, we're going to get back to the show. We've got some great things coming up. Student performances and speeches. We're out.
All right, we have many more exciting things in store for you, so we'd ask you to take a break from the dessert or continue having your dessert. What a delicious dinner, wonderful conversations, and beautiful piano music by Bossa Grande musicians Andrew Wynn and Brandon Wynn. Let's give them another round of applause. As you heard at dinner, we have the most talented and accomplished students. Let's give a round of applause to the students at each of your tables. Speaking of accomplished students, Santiago High School senior Jefferson Gitamul is here to share a few words with you. Jefferson serves on my superintendent's advisory board, and his enthusiasm and positivity is so inspiring. I've always enjoyed hearing his insights and perspective in the school and district issues. So we've asked him to share about his journey in GGUSD with you.
Thank you so much for that lovely introduction, Dr. Mafi. And before I begin, I would like to thank everyone for being here. Hi, Dad, Andy, Jason, and all my friends that are watching through video. But yeah, good evening. My name is Jefferson Shitamul, and I stand here before you, honored to be recognized as one of the 2 student speakers here tonight. Before I begin, I would like to thank all the elected officials, community partners, staff members, and our GGUSD families and selected students for joining us this evening. To begin, I am a Warren Elementary and Walton Intermediate alumni, and I currently attend Santiago High School as a senior. More importantly, tonight I will not only share my experience throughout my K-12 career, but also how the Garden Grove Unified School District has granted me various rewarding experiences that have enriched my life and have equipped me with the academic and personal skills needed for lifelong success. Whether it be through offering a wide variety of AP classes or financial and educational support through the Early College Academy program, the Garden Grove Unified School District has demonstrated that they care deeply about their students. More importantly, about the students who live in communities with a high population of immigrant and underrepresented families. As a proud child and student of parents who immigrated here from Sololá, Guatemala, and Oaxaca, Mexico, I can say that life wasn't always easy. Resources to financial assistance weren't always as accessible, and while food was always on the table, it always took an extra ounce of effort. My parents always tried their best to shield me from the hardships, and instead they instilled in me with the importance of higher education and the idea that I could be anyone that I aspired to be. However, in my early years, I was exposed to discrimination at a young age. I never saw anyone who looked, sounded, or had a similar background to me in positions of leadership. As I stated, I was exposed to discrimination at a young age, and I can vividly recall the words of others telling me that I was too brown to be successful. And I even had one encounter in which a worker at a store tried their best to scrub the brown off my skin. As an adolescent, it affected the way I viewed myself for many years. However, through GGUSD's extensive community outreach events and the accommodating support that the Garden Grove Unified School District staff provided me, I grew to be the empowered student I am today. As I'm set to graduate with a 4.26 GPA, with 30 college credits earned through Santiago's Early College Academy, and attend a 4-year university to study veterinary medicine, my interest in higher education and social causes doesn't just begin here. As the senior class president, Latinos Unidos president, and National Honor Society president, I serve as an example of what a strong and driven Latino leader looks like. So while I do have a lot on my plate, resilience is my strong suit. I never back down from challenges, but instead I welcome them. I never stay silent when others expect me to. Instead, I fight for the voiceless. It's one of the reasons I began my own initiative on campus aimed at providing information on animal welfare. As a co-founder and president of the Animal Care Club on campus, I, alongside my team, meet bi-weekly with individuals who seek to create a better world for our forever friends. We discuss issues that relate to environmental degradation that directly impact animals, and we have even volunteered at our local shelter, Hemopet, and our local zoo, the Santa Ana Zoo. Balancing these responsibilities seemed daunting at first, but because of the uplifting messages from staff like my club advisors and like Ms. Ureño, the counselor that oversees the ECA program, as well as Ms. Carbajal, my own counselor, that has helped me best select the courses suited for my interest and my future profession, I can confidently say that they relieved the anxiety that I once had when I was a little boy. Instead of walking in constant fear, I walk in pride. I walk in confidence that I've made a difference in every room that I step in and with every hand that I shake. Additionally, with the support from the faculty, staff, and even district members in our GGUSD schools, students like me also see a positive trend when it comes to improving wellness in our own being. When students are able to confide in a trusted staff member about our issues and our wins, I see how lucky students like me are. What amazes me more is how involved our very own school board and district staff are with encouraging kids to realize their own potential as future doctors, politicians, teachers, you name it. In fact, as a member of Dr. Mafi's Student Advisory Group, this topic relating to the well-being of our student body, and most importantly to our community, is at the forefront of every single meeting. To have an outlet for students' voices to be heard is very important, and for students to know that they are valued and understood is much appreciated. So, as my time comes to an end in the Garden Grove Unified School District, and I reflect back on the day since elementary school, I've realized that there isn't a day where I'm not in class and I'm not grateful for the education presented before me. It's one of the reasons I can say that the mission GGUSD has created for lifelong success has been very triumphant this far. In summary, I want to encourage each and every person here tonight to join our mission of ensuring greater success for our next generation, because these students now are the future of our country and will shape the future for decades to come. Finally, thank you to my mother for being here tonight, and to all of you for allowing me to share my story. Thank you so much.
I don't know how he sleeps at night. I told him that. He has so many activities, and you'll hear that from all of our students. Now, please join me in welcoming McGarvin Intermediate School's String Orchestra, who will perform Korean folk tune and medieval wars under the direction of teacher Jennifer Gahn. Please join me in giving another round of applause to McGarvin Orchestra. Under the direction of Jennifer Gong. 7th and 8th graders, people, what were you doing in 7th and 8th grade? I was not playing instruments with that level of skill. No one could believe this. 7th and 8th graders, oh my God. Abby, I'm going off script. The reason you see this is the investment that Garden Grove continues to make into the visual and performing arts. And we're so proud of our VAPA programs. When people were cutting, we've been growing and growing. And during the pandemic, we were able to buy, many people noticed the beautiful instruments. We were able to use that one-time funding to buy these beautiful instruments that our students deserve. And one of our city council persons said, how much did the students have to spend? No, these instruments are provided by the district for the students. And they do them justice, as you've heard. They're amazing. We are so proud of our VAPA students and the entire VAPA program, which for 5 consecutive years has earned the Best Communities for Music Education. We are one of only 6 districts in Orange County to receive this prestigious national distinction. And this is just one of the many awards our district has earned over the past year. And we're so grateful for our Board of Education, whose leadership guides us and greatly contributes to our district's successes and our reputation as a leader in academic excellence. Our Board of Education includes 5 wonderful individuals who all share a commitment to working together to do what's best for students. Next, please join me in welcoming Board of Education President Terry Rocco to share more, maybe brag a little bit, about what makes our district so special.
Thank you, Dr. Maffey. On behalf of the entire Board of Education, we are so delighted. We have so much to be proud of over this last year. 3 national blue ribbon schools. Congratulations to Anthony, Cook, and Payne Elementary Schools for being recognized as among the best in the nation for academic excellence. 10 California Distinguished Schools. All K-12 schools ranked highly as America's best schools by U.S. News and World Report. 2023 Advanced Placement Honor Roll Schools, a Golden Bell Award for our district's Aspire social work program that provides extensive mental health supports at each and every school on campus. Test scores, graduation rates, and A to G grades of students who meet rigorous college entrance requirements, all that exceed the county and the state average. And the list goes on. As a board, we know that achieving the impressive outcomes we do in GGUSD requires a collaborative effort, and each person in this room has contributed in some way, and we thank you. And each year, because of our hardworking families, staff, and students, we continue to improve and progress. The best way to give you a glimpse into our 2024 State of the District is to share with you a video that depicts GGUSD in action. We developed this video so that you can hear directly from the many people who dedicate their efforts day in and day out to equipping our students with the academic skills and personal skills needed for lifelong success. My roots in the Garden Grove Unified School District run deep. I attended GGUSD schools, graduating from Pacifica High School, Go Mariners, and then dedicated my entire professional career to this district, serving for 42 years as an instructional aide, teacher, and launching the district's parent and community outreach department. After I retired, I couldn't stay away. I've been serving on the Board of Education since 2015. Now, my grandchildren attend this school district and they're thriving. Over the years, I've witnessed the profound impact GGUSD's had in shaping the lives of our students and our community. It all begins with the Garden Grove way, treating our students as our own children. Our work is rooted in our district's 3 goals. It's a simple equation. Academic skills and personal skills equal lifelong success.
As a proud product of the district, I'm one of thousands of homegrown members of the GGUSD family. I attended Clinton Elementary, Doig Intermediate, and Santiago High School. In 2016, I was elected to the Board of Education, where I've been pleased to help move the district forward. Now, as a father of 2 young children, I can't wait to enroll my children in this district. At the core of what we do here in GGUSD is Goal 1, academic skills, and that includes academic content, academic English, and scholarly habits. Our teachers and instructional leaders do a phenomenal job providing high-quality instruction across all 67 schools. Year after year, it's evident in our test scores and our many academic accolades.
This past school year was extremely successful when it comes to mastery of academic content, which is Goal 1A, and the academic outcomes of our students. Our state test scores are higher than the state and county average, and they are back to pre-pandemic levels, which is something that most school districts cannot say. There are many reasons that GGUSD students are thriving. The first is the academic systems we put in place to help our students grow. Our teachers are supported year-round with amazing professional development by a team of more than 100 TOSAs, or Teachers on Special Assignment as we call them. Over the last 3 years, we've developed robust training for our classroom aides. Our 6 paraeducators on special assignment and our TOSAs lead monthly professional development and ongoing coaching for our 345 new full-time classroom aides to provide the highest level of classroom support. All of our schools have implemented extended learning opportunities.
¿Cuáles son los 2 factores que afectan la energía cinética de un objeto?
As a homegrown bilingual teacher at Fitz Intermediate Language Academy, I love the district's investment in supporting English learners, not just at our school, but also district-wide. Since a large percent of the students in GGUSD are now or have been English learners, the supports we have in place to help all students learn academic English Goal 1B are life-changing. Prior to coming to Fitz, I taught at Monroe Elementary Language Academy for 5 years. My colleagues and I love being a part of a program that helps students learn and excel in 2 languages, and it's a tremendous benefit to students' overall academic success, which we see in their test scores. Knowing a second language is honestly a ticket to greater opportunities in students' future careers. Our students understand that this is a privilege, and they come to class eager to learn. That's part of what gives us joy, that in seeing the connections they build with their family members when they learn to converse in Spanish and carry on long conversations with grandma and grandpa. Our Spanish and Vietnamese dual immersion academies continue to grow in popularity. And it's great that in GGUSD, students can continue on the path to becoming bilingual and biliterate all the way from elementary school through intermediate and then high school.
Our district excels at teaching students scholarly habits under Goal 1C. These are essential skills that help students succeed in school, including note-taking, study skills, and goal setting. Scholarly habits are taught through our award-winning AVID program, and as an elementary principal, I love that AVID strategies are being taught at all elementary schools so that students learn these important skills at a young age. Students also learn scholarly habits through extended learning opportunities offered at all of our schools. One long-standing extended learning program that we've had tremendous success with is our college and career mentoring program. This is a unique program that continues to expand across our district, where 6th graders are taught scholarly habits by GGUSD alumni who are currently in college and come back to their own elementary schools to mentor 6th grade students and to help prepare them for success in school and beyond.
6th grade is a transitional year into junior high and a pivotal year for students as their academic day changes from having 1 teacher all day to 6 or 7 teachers throughout a rotation of classes. As a college and career mentor, I love being able to use my experiences and my lessons learned in GGUSD and now in college to serve as a role model to 6th grade students. And it's a great way for our 6th graders to see that college and career success is possible as they begin to think about and plan for what lifelong success means to them.
GGUSD students continue to inspire us with their academic outcomes, and the 2023 school year has brought with it many successes in Goal 2, including personal skills, motivation, well-being, and climate and culture. As a Los Amigos graduate and the daughter of immigrants, I relate to the various challenges our students face. Our board is united in our commitment to support the whole child, and over the last year, we've greatly expanded our system of support. As a mother of 4 and a school board member, I'm passionate about ensuring that every child has a safe and supportive learning environment, and I am so proud of our district's continual successes in this area.
I've been a high school athletic director and coach in the district for 23 years, and I've seen firsthand how students' connection to extracurriculars, including athletics, keeps them motivated and happy to come to school. Motivation is goal 2A of our district goals, and we know that when students are motivated, they perform better academically and they feel better about themselves. As a district, GGUSD has prioritized athletics and extracurriculars. Just in the last decade, thanks to the success of Measure P, our district built 2 state-of-the-art athletic stadiums at Garden Grove and Bolsa Grande High School. And most recently, the district built 3 top-of-the-line synthetic track and fields. We've upped our game in athletic facilities, and it's caused our athletes to feel motivated and to up their game too.
Just like athletics, visual and performing arts is another outlet that motivates students and helps them feel a sense of belonging and purpose at school. GGUSD has an award-winning VAPA program that has been recognized for 5 consecutive years with a national distinction for districts that provide a high-quality music access and education to all students. Our choral, orchestra, band, and dance programs are all extremely popular. Participating in these programs goes beyond performing on a stage. Students learn to embrace challenges and develop a strong work ethic while having numerous opportunities to lead their peers. At Rancho Alamitos, we've been thrilled to offer a mariachi club which empowers students to connect to music and culture and has become a highly sought-after ensemble district-wide.
As a school psychologist, I see the social and emotional challenges our students face, stress and anxiety over body image, friendships, financial hardship, volatile family dynamics, and the list goes on. We know that students perform better academically when they feel well emotionally, and I'm so proud to be a part of a team of mental health professionals who are walking alongside students and providing them with the resources and care they need to experience well-being, which is goal 2B of our district's goals.
Our Aspire team has grown substantially over the last several years, going from 1 school social worker and 6 interns in 2017 to now having 23 school social workers, 34 mental health specialists, and 45 interns today. I'm proud of the levels of support that we offer, such as mental health counseling, social emotional lessons in the classroom, attendance support, parent workshops, and wellness activities for all students. This year, the district was awarded the Golden Bell Award, which recognized the work we do in supporting the social-emotional well-being of students and families. But the real reward is seeing students get the help they need.
Welcoming as many students each day as possible is our way of saying, we're glad you're here. You are safe, you are cared for, you're in the absolute best place to learn and grow. This is how I do my part for carrying out Goal 2C. Creating a positive climate and culture for our students. Now for me, that welcome happens every morning in our parking lot crosswalk. Within a 30-foot distance, I can offer a smile and a hello, a high five, or a pat on the back, and can easily detect a good night's sleep. As a staff, we prioritize making daily connections, building relationships, and setting the expectation that this is going to be a great day. Now, once in the classroom, we're not only teaching the core subjects, we're teaching our students to listen to, respect, and value each other. We're also teaching important character traits like respect through our PBIS framework. Through lessons, activities, and daily announcements, students are learning to develop care and empathy for one another, refrain from bullying, and make positive choices online. This is creating a climate and culture at school where all students feel safe.
My husband and I have 3 young daughters, so choosing a home also meant choosing a school district. In 2018, one of the biggest factors in our decision to move here was the outstanding reputation that Garden Grove Unified School District has and their award-winning schools. Supporting student well-being and providing students with a warm and welcoming climate and culture is included in their district goals. I saw it carried out firsthand when COVID-19 closed our schools and our daughters' classrooms effectively came into our living room.
Wonderful morning. Are you ready for class today?
They help provide a sense of community and connection. That experience inspired me to get involved. Currently, I proudly serve as the president of the Garden Grove Unified Council of PTAs. We all want the same thing for our children. We want them to thrive and for them to receive a high-quality education with the very best opportunities now and for their future.
GGUSD is a special place, and it's a reflection of the community as a whole. I've dedicated my career to creating a safer community. Now, as a school resource officer for the last 5 years, it's been a joy to help promote a positive climate and culture at our schools, and to play a role in shaping the lives of our children who will be the next generation of leaders. GGUSD has placed a great value in the School Resource Officer program, expanding it to 6 SROs from the Garden Grove Police Department, 1 from Westminster, 1 from Santa Ana, and soon to be 1 from Fountain Valley. We all work together to keep our schools safe. Not only do we want students to know that the police are here to protect them, but we also want to serve as another layer of trusted adults who are here to serve as role models. When we brought on our 3 support dogs, Nellie, Misha, and Hart, that broke down the barrier for a lot of students because it gave us a common ground. The dogs have helped students dealing with grief over the loss of a loved one. They've helped lower the defenses of students who are making poor choices, and they help de-escalate situations when emotions are running high. We're one of very few school districts in the nation that have full-time support dogs ready to assist students who need that extra support that only a dog can provide.
Our goal as a district and also as parents is that students leave high school prepared to accomplish goal 3, lifelong success. Year after year, as board members, we attend high school graduation and we see our scholars well prepared for exciting futures at their dream college and in their chosen career pathway. It is something I can personally attest to, is that this district paved the way for me and my family. As an immigrant from Vietnam and a graduate from Bosa Grande High School, I went on to become a practicing attorney. My son, Andrew, who graduated from Garden Grove High School just a few years ago, is now a teacher in Northern California. This year, Garden Grove provides more and more opportunities for our students to be ready for their future success.
Over the past decade, GGUSD has consistently increased the number of dual enrollment courses students can take in high school to earn them both high school and college credit. Then a few years ago, we partnered with Santa Ana College to offer the Early College Academy at Santiago High School. Our first cohort of students graduated last year in 2023 with 42 college credits under their belt. For these students, this opportunity was life-changing. The Early College Academy is also in place at Los Amigos, where their first cohort of students will graduate with 60 college credits earned from Golden West College. This gives the Los Amigos students their AA degrees.
Well, 2.6, but do you guys see how this is really close together?
We're so excited about the success of the Early College Academy because it puts our students 2 years ahead when they enter college, and it provides their families with huge financial savings.
That's a very good question.
In Garden Grove Unified School District, we equip students with college and career readiness skills, which is our goal 3A, so that they are prepared for lifelong success. Across the district, we have career and technical education courses in 14 different career pathways that prepare students for college and career success in high-paying jobs. Students in career pathways have the opportunity to earn industry-recognized certifications, participate in internships, and earn transferable college credits. As the business pathway teacher at La Quinta High School, it's a joy to share my background in business administration with students and to help them explore and discover their career interests and passions. Many of my students also love competing against other students from across the state and nation through our DECA Business Club. Students compete in different business categories like finance and marketing and high-pressure Shark Tank-style presentations, where they are able to network with other students, improve their public speaking skills, and become more confident.
Business is just one career pathway offered in GGUSD. Thousands of students are also participating each year in our other popular pathways such as automotive technology, digital media arts, engineering, and medical.
As an intermediate school principal, I invest a lot of time into ensuring our students are prepared for high school, but also that we're equipping our 7th and 8th grade students with important college and career readiness skills, which is goal 3A of our district goals. In GGUSD, we're all in on AVID, a nationally recognized and research-based system that teaches students how to be college and career ready. The AVID elective is offered at all intermediate and high schools, and the instructional strategies are also used at the elementary level. The data shows that our AVID students perform higher on rigorous college entrance requirements and are more likely to graduate from college. We are proud to be one of the district's 3 national AVID demonstration schools, a prestigious distinction held by very few schools across Orange County. We receive annual visits from other districts, hoping to implement AVID best practices that we have here at Alamitos and throughout our district.
Nosotros somos la familia Lozano. Mi nombre es Alejandro Lozano. Mi esposa es Teodula Lozano. Tenemos 3 hijos, Sebastián Lozano, Alexander Lozano y Michael Lozano. Los 3 estudiaron en el distrito de Garden Grove. Mi hijo mayor, Sebastián, ahora está en la Universidad de Harvard. Alexander está en Los Amigos High School y Michael también está en Los Amigos High School.
When I was younger, I was a really quiet kid. I was really described as unsociable, but now I believe that the GGUSD school district has provided me with a lot of opportunities for me to grow up and for me to have opportunities to have leadership roles and be a leader in my community and work well with other students.
Both of my parents, they came here with a dream in order for me and my brothers to succeed, and just this has happened with many of the families in the GGUSD system, whether it's us or any of my classmates. Thanks to the efforts of GGUSD, I believe that the majority of the families, if not all of them, in this school district will be able to achieve lifelong success.
Para mí, como madre, es verdaderamente un privilegio, un honor poder pensar que mis hijos han encontrado las mejores ayudas para su desarrollo, para su formación, para su éxito. Me siento muy agradecida con todas las personas en el distrito, con todas las personas quizá en el estado, que están fijándose de nosotros, las personas que necesitamos esa formación para nuestros hijos. Me siento muy bendecida, muy contenta y les agradezco a todos y a cada uno de verdad su gran labor, su gran trabajo, su gran entrega que le están dando a las nuevas generaciones que vienen con esas ganas de formarse, de educarse y de ser unas personas de éxito en las vidas. Muchas gracias de verdad a todos de todo corazón.
Mình là Trương Liệt Châu và mình đang ở Westminster. Mình có 2 đứa con, một đứa là 21 tuổi và một đứa 13 tuổi. Con mình đang học ở McGavin lớp 8 và sang năm sẽ vào La Quinta High School. Còn đứa lớn 21 tuổi đang học ở UCI và sang năm sẽ làm cô giáo. Hy vọng sẽ về được Garden Grove Unified School District để trở lại làm cô giáo. And my second daughter is Amy. She went to Susan B. Anthony, and now she in McGavin, and she gonna go to La Quinta next year.
I've learned work ethics. I've learned different, like, a lot of my teachers teach me very well. Like my math teacher, he's prepared me for like the world. He's given me like a bunch of these opportunities, and I'm very happy for that. And culturally, my school has cultural dance, which allows me to like get more involved in my culture. Even though at home I am connected, at school it helps me be even more connected to like other sides I didn't know about.
As a district, we're committed to consistent and continual success, carried out with strategic and coherent planning. I can say with certainty that the Garden Grove Way has been a winning recipe for us. The simple equation of academic skills plus personal skills equals lifelong success has moved us forward and has produced great results for the amazing students who attend our district. As a 29-year Board of Education member, I've seen the trajectory of our growth, and I'm proud to play a role in a district that provides an amazing education to our students. We are grateful to all who play an important role in the Garden Grove success story, and we're proud to have more than 6,000 dedicated staff members, 26,000 engaged families, and countless community leaders and partners working with us to equip all students with the academic and personal skills for lifelong success. Let me be the first to officially say, congratulations, graduates.
So as we reflect on everything that we've heard in this State of the District video about Goal 1, academic skills, and Goal 2, personal skills, resulting in Goal 3, lifelong success, we're confident that it's a winning recipe, and nowhere is that better exemplified than in our successful graduates, the students adorning the banners throughout the 5 cities we serve, all of the employees that are homegrown, that grew up with us in the system and come back to serve their communities, and the stories of families like the Chows and Lozanos, whose children realize the American dream through our collective efforts. And that is the Garden Grove way.
I've seen it 10 times, I can keep watching it. This video really captures the heart of GGUSD. We're a big district with a family feel, and we all work together to do what's best for students, caring for them as if they were our own children. In your program, there is a QR code that takes you to our strategic plan video that shares the story of 3 class of 2023 graduates and the impact the district has had on their path to lifelong success. But right now, we all have the honor to hear from Bolsa Grande High School student Vivian Toe, a bright and hardworking young lady who also serves on the Superintendent Student Advisory Group and is a leader and role model on our campus.
First, I would like to thank everyone for being here tonight. So hi, my name is Vivian Toe, and I am so honored to be here today, where I'm able to share and reflect on my personal journey in the Garden Grove School District. I am so proud to have attended Excelsior Elementary and Jordan Intermediate, and I'm now a senior at Bolsa Grande High School. Growing up, I often heard GGUSD's main goals, which were how academic skills and personal skills shaped lifelong success. Yet, it wasn't until I entered high school that these words truly came to life for me. As I entered my first year of high school online during COVID, I was scared, anxious, and unsure of the steps to take to succeed. I remember the first week of my Zoom classes, the Wi-Fi in my house completely shut down, and as all my classes were online, I panicked. Thankfully, the district provided portable hotspots to ensure that I was able to attend all of my classes and complete all of my work. My teachers were understanding and compassionate, always reaching out to make sure I was doing okay. Fast forward to November of 2023. I applied to 9 universities, which was possible with the guidance counselors of the College Boost program at Bolsa Grande. Hoping to get into one of my dream schools, UCLA or UCSD, my goal is to pursue business management and also kinesiology. It is surreal to look back to freshman year and wonder how fast it has all gone by. My high school journey has been nothing short of a roller coaster. For example, one of the most challenging times of my life occurred at the end of my junior year, when my grandmother passed away. Her battle with numerous health issues had been ongoing, and she spent months hospitalized. As a student heavily involved in extracurricular activities, my schedule was always packed. These activities, while fulfilling, demanded a significant portion of my time and energy, leaving little room for much else. The constant exhausting basketball practice, choir rehearsals, and duties as president of Women's League consumed my afternoons and weekends, leaving little time for me to process my feelings. In the end, I didn't make time to visit her as I believed my grandma would still be around to visit. Unfortunately, I was very wrong. Moments like these were difficult for me, given all the responsibilities I had on my shoulders. That year, I woke up at 6 a.m. every morning to get ready for my zero period, and often did not go home until 8 at night, which is when my basketball practice ended. When I would get home, my mom would ask me how I could be so tired when she was the one working a labor-intensive 8-hour job. I would sometimes get upset and think to myself, if only you knew the things I have to do at school. But how could I blame her? Both my parents worked tirelessly to make sure I have food on my table and a roof over my head. This is when I truly found the importance of prioritizing my education, knowing that I am given a greater opportunity that my parents never had. The weight of these responsibilities was overwhelming, but it was during this time that I experienced the unwavering support of my school and teachers. Despite the emotional battle I was facing, the compassion and understanding extended to me by my school community provided me with enough strength to navigate through the darkest moments of my life. Specifically, my choir teacher at Bolsa, Mrs. McCullough, was always there to give me advice about how to handle difficult situations or just let me ramble on all the crazy things going on in my life. I will forever appreciate how she puts the needs of her students above her own. She always preached the idea of doing better than your best, which is what I strive to do. Despite the challenges I was facing, I knew I had to keep pushing for my grandma, for my parents to be proud of me, but most importantly, for myself, to prove that even in the darkest times, you could still do it. I ended my junior year with a 4.0 GPA, but it wasn't my grades itself I was proud of. It was the grueling battle to continue to push myself, even when I didn't want to. From the very beginning, I learned the value of having a growth mindset, and that success is not merely defined by grades and achievements, but by resilience in the face of adversity. Throughout my journey in GGUSD, I have witnessed the constant support from my teachers, school staff, and school community, from ensuring mental health resources for all students to reaching out for academic support. I have always felt surrounded by a network of support that propels me towards success. If I have learned anything, it is that it doesn't matter how many times or how hard you get knocked down. It is how you get back up and fight back against these hardships. As I look to the future, I am filled with hope and excitement for what lies ahead. I know that my obstacles do not end here, but I am confident that the Garden Grove School District has helped me foster my academic and personal skills, which will undoubtedly lead to my lifelong success. Thank you to my parents for being here tonight, and thank you everyone for this opportunity to share my story.
Please give Vivian another round of applause. Vivian and Jefferson, do you mind just speaking in front of 600 people? And they're like, ah! But what wonderful, what amazing students we have. So tonight we have another special performance for you. Please welcome Garden Grove High School Vocal Ensemble to perform Jai Ho under the direction of teacher Amanda Mitten, and they will be joined by students at Fitz Intermediate Language Academy under the direction of teacher Nora Hernandez, and Peters for 6 elementary school students under the direction of Michelle Son for a joint performance of Give Us Hope. Thank you so much. Let's give another round of applause to Garden Grove High School's vocal ensemble under the direction of teacher Amanda Mitten, Fitz Intermediate Language Academy under the direction of Nora Hernandez, and Peters 4-6 Elementary under the direction of Michelle Son. Thank you so much, students. What a fitting song to sing as you students, our next generation of leaders, do fill us with hope. Just as our students come together to make beautiful music, we too come together as a GGUSD community under our 3 common goals, supporting the academic and personal skills of all students to ensure their lifelong success. Our success as a district would not be possible without all of you who are here in this room today, our community partners, our GGUSD parents, staff, and students. It's no secret that we're beyond proud of our students. We also love celebrating our students on their path to lifelong success with the nearly 250 banners proudly displayed on light poles throughout our communities. Now, before we leave, let's take a sneak peek at the strategic plan video I mentioned earlier that highlights 3 class of 2023 graduates who are successful because of our shared commitment to students.
I'm a success because I've been able to use my situations I've faced growing up as fuel and motivation being successful.
I'm a success because of all the teachers and parents. They encouraged me to be the best self that I can be.
I'm a success because I pushed myself through academics as well as learning some personal skills of how to face my mental struggles, and I'm going to 4-year university.
So be sure to use the QR code in your program. For those of us people over the age of 50, that's that weird thing that you put your phone over and you tap on it and try to figure out how to make it work. It's called a QR code. I've learned these things. Have Kleenex ready, because it's a touching tribute to our students' resilience and determination to succeed. I know that, like me, you will leave here feeling proud to be a part of this amazing GGUSD community and want to share our success with others. In closing, we are so thankful to each of you for spending your evening here with us today. As you've seen and heard in GGUSD, we're committed to caring for all students as if they were our own children and preparing all students to be successful and responsible citizens who contribute and thrive in a diverse society. That's the Garden Grove way. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have not done so already, we have a parking ticket validation on the way out, as you'll need to hand those tickets to the parking attendants. And we'd also like to ask our administrators to gather the centerpieces and bring them to the back table. Thank you so much for being here this evening.